Hey Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing your general reading for, technically it's November, but it's coming out a little late. So if it resonates, don't worry about the time frame. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. This one's going to be for you guys. This one might be a little shorter only because I'm just not feeling well lately. The past couple of days, I just haven't been feeling very good. So I'm going to do the best that I can today because I really wanted to get this out to you guys and I was feeling called to do it instead of waiting. So again, a little bit on the shorter side, but we're still going to go with it. Okay. First and foremost, I'm going to be using the Daily Crystal Inspiration. That's what that deck looks like there. We're going to get a couple of cards here as to maybe what crystals you guys might need, and then we'll get into tarot. So energy is fluid, it's not linear, so anything you're going through can be past, present, or future tense, and any of those work totally fine, okay? We all move through energy differently. Masculine and feminine are just energies, they're not gender or sex specific. I just saw 111. But if it is gender or sex specific and I pick up on that, I'll let you guys know. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome here. If I say Taurus, but you think that it's your place in the story, go ahead and switch the characters. That's fine. Lastly, if you guys want to book any sort of reading with me or a Reiki session, please check out the description box below where all of my info is listed, including my other social media pages and website. So let's just get right into it, okay? Archangels, guardian angels, thank you so much for your guidance, protection, and healing today. Allow me to be a clear channel for messages for my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Taurus, allow me to bring forth messages of truth, healing, and love during this time. Okay, let's do one more. Ooh, 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 what are you doing? These two fell out. Be the bigger person and get out of your own way. I feel like you guys might be being pretty stubborn. Are you guys being stubborn, Taurus? We're taking those because I feel like those are definitely for you guys. So tourmalinated quartz and jade were those two crystals. Be the bigger person and get out of your own way. So I feel like this definitely could be something along the lines of like ego for you guys, being stubborn. I feel like this could possibly be a battle of like, no, I'm not going to say sorry first. Which is funny because that's not what I meant to just say to you, but it came out. So again, I'm going to go with it. I feel like I've been doing that a lot lately where I have been meaning to say something else and spirit just takes over and it's like, whoop, just kind of like word vomit. So again, this could definitely be something along the lines of you guys needing to maybe say sorry or just needing to be the bigger person and say, look, you know, let's not do this. Maybe I was wrong, or like, hey, this is how I feel about this situation. Just expressing yourself, I think, here. But definitely be the bigger person to me denotes some ego as well. Okay, on the bottom, smoky quartz, let it go. That's very ironic. Let it go, okay? So whatever it is you guys are going through, definitely this is spirit being like, just let it go. Don't let it bother you. Just let it go. Okay, these two fell out. We're gonna take them. Why not? Amazonite. Why am I having a hard time? Loosen your grip. What I really feel like with the loosen your grip here is just that you need to allow things to flow the way that they're meant to and not put such a strong barrier or border around how you think they should go or want them to go, because sometimes life changes. As a Taurus, being an earth sign, I feel like you guys kind of can get stuck in yourselves or maybe stuck in this one type of structure, and that structure might be just something in your mind, the way you think, again, things should happen or the way they should go, and it goes outside of that realm and you're like, this is just unacceptable. Very stubborn, but it is what it is, right? You gotta own that. And then aragonite, I think this is how you pronounce this. I always mispronounce these. Release your emotional baggage. So I feel like what I'm getting from this is that you guys might need to, again, look deeper into why you might be holding on to something here. Are you avoiding saying sorry or admitting your wrongs, something of that realm, because in actuality you have felt in the past maybe it's childhood or whenever the past is for you, where you haven't felt seen or heard and you just want the validation. It's very possible. You might just want the validation is what I feel like, honestly. Now that I've said that out loud, it seems to resonate a lot. I think you guys might just want the validation that, like, whoever it is you're connected to, like, I feel like it's more so understand. I want to know that this person understands me. I want to know that this person sees me, hears me, understands what I'm saying, and can say, you know what, I don't have that same opinion as you, but I do understand where you're coming from, and I can absolutely see where you would feel that way or think that way, etc. So again, kind of connecting with the release your emotional baggage and taking a look into, you know, why do I hold on to this so tightly, or why do I feel so strongly about this? Because it just might be, honestly, past trauma that makes you hold on to this. Sometimes I definitely feel like we don't even know that we are doing that type of thing until, you know, we have to take a moment and be put into these situations to begin with, 555. And then you kind of get forced into this, like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. I might feel that way because this happened to me one time. Or maybe it happened to you multiple times. You know what I mean? Woo! Anything where you had a really strong emotional reaction obviously is going to stick with you. Okay? So we're going to use the Angel Tarot today. And again, try not to make it too long, the video, because I am not feeling well. All right, so let's see. So right away, picking up the deck, you have Death, so Scorpio energy at the bottom, Angel of Transformation. So whatever you are going through currently at the moment, definitely you guys are being pushed into that direction to really grow and change. So try to look at whatever the situation is that you're in. Try to look at it as a learning and growing experience. Again, with the release your emotional baggage, this is just like, you know, what can I let go of here? How can I move forward in a healthy way? Okay. So let's see. What do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Messages to me for Taurus, please. This is funny because this really does feel like a lot of like growth. It feels like a lot of growth for you guys. I think you guys are really seeing something or seeing a certain part of yourselves that maybe you were unaware of before. Oh my gosh, and now my TV says 555 because it has the time on there. The 555 I saw a couple seconds ago was because the recording hit that many minutes and seconds, and now the time is 555. So you guys are really manifesting some huge changes into your life. These things are, again, huge growth, huge transformation. Not just like, you know, you're changing this little thing about your day. I think this is really inner, like, soul growth that you guys are experiencing, okay? Let's see what we got. Okay, what do we have for Taurus today? So I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Whereas right now we're going to pull where you are. That's going to be the overall at the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to move into more so like themes. All right, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So where you are right now, 2 of Pentacles. You are juggling. And 9 of Swords under that. You guys, too much stress. Look at that. Too much stress. Way too much. 2 of Pentacles is like you got way too much on your plate and you're juggling between everything and it's causing you to be so stressed out. Again, why we probably had to release your emotional baggage, because you got too much. There's too much going on emotionally, maybe in the heart space, because if you are holding on to something that is painful, if you have trouble letting go or forgiving people, that can definitely indicate a heart chakra issue or like needing it to be strengthened. This is honestly, I feel like pretty common sometimes, especially if you're empathic. Sometimes it's just very difficult to trust people once you've been hurt, especially if you're an earth sign. You can be a little skeptical after, you know, something like that happens to you, okay? Because you like stability. You like to feel safe. You like to feel the secure. You guys like something you can rely on, and I think having that emotional baggage there within you is like, it's so stressful. You have to let it go. And I know it's easier said than done. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? So let's take a look at what is crowding you right now, where your mental space is at. 8 of Wands, journeys. I really do feel like whatever you guys are going through, you do have some sort of inkling that, okay, this seems like a big to-do. This seems like I'm going through a lot. This seems like I'm moving on to something bigger and better. And if I think you're aware that this is like a breakthrough. 8 of Wands, 2 Wands, always action-oriented, so this is forward progression. 8 always reminds me of karma. What you put in, you get back, etc. So I think that you guys are kind of aware. I think through the whole entire literal journeys, through the journey of being pushed into this situation, being almost forced to look at yourself, forced to look at your behavior, forced to look at how you're living your life. And I think you guys are kind of coming to this conclusion of like, you know, I don't want to do that anymore because it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I am stressed out. You know, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to change that about me so I can live differently, healthier, happier. So I think that you guys are realizing that a lot of this kind of like the culmination of everything, where this is almost like the last hurrah into the next step. I would be surprised if we didn't get the World card out, okay? You guys are pretty aware that this is what's happening to you, that you're purging and transitioning through this huge cycle in life. And honestly, in a way, I think that helps you because you have a different perspective about like, okay, this is really crappy and I don't feel good, but I do know, I saw 11-11, but I do know that once I get through to this on the other side, there's so much that's going to open up for me. So you guys know that it's worthwhile, basically, okay? Let's check out where you are in your heart space right now. 10 of Swords, endings. You know that there's a lot going on. This is the emotional baggage right here, endings. I mean, for some of you, you could be ending not just a cycle in your life, but if it's romantic, you guys could be ending a relationship, okay? This could be the end all with this. I've been through XYZ with this person, and I've gone through so much, and there have been trials and tribulations. You've gone through a lot emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever it is. And I think that energetically at this point, you guys are like, this is the end. Like, you know the end is coming, and I have chills when I said it. Whew. You guys know the end of a cycle is coming, whether it's the cycle with a person or a cycle within yourself. You guys are ending something so stressful in your life, okay? 10 of Swords, the Swords is air energy, so this is communication. This is the way you think and process and communicate. So a lot of this I feel like is mental stress. So I feel like you guys are just like, I can't, you know, go through this anymore. I've gone through so much and I've learned a hell of a lot. I need to take that and move on to the next cycle with it, leave this one behind, okay? So let's look at recent past. Whoops. Temperance, Angel of Peace, Sagittarius energy. So you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You might have it in your chart, but in the recent past, you guys have really had to, like I was saying before, take a look at what it is that you're doing. Take a look at how you're communicating with others, processing information, all of that. It might be with the Sagittarius, okay? I do feel like you guys have cultivated a lot of patience. A lot of patience. A lot. And this has really helped you. Again, it's the understanding and acceptance, I think, of this situation needing to come to an end. Let's do the recent future, like coming up for you guys. And I'm going to end this shortly. Sorry. The next one will be longer, I promise. The Wheel of Fortune, Angel of Destiny. This is very karmic. Like, I have to go. Things are ending. Like, we have to move forward here, okay? Let's take a quick look at that Wheel of Fortune. I think this is honestly pretty cut and dry, too. You guys are so ready to move on to the next chapter of your life, honestly. Or lives. Wheel of Fortune, what's that about? 6 of Wands, recognition. See, I told you guys, you're recognizing that this cycle in your life is ready to end. You've done all you can here, and it is so time for you guys to move into that next period. Ace of Pentacles, abundance. Wow, that's beautiful, guys. You recognize that you have so much that you've gained from this and learned from this, and it is time for you guys to move forward, whether it's romantically or just in your life, okay? The Hermit, Angel of Reflection. Just like I was saying, you guys are going through a huge, long-awaited spiritual journey. I'm going to leave it there. You have the Tower, Angel of Enlightenment at the bottom. Whatever it is you guys are going through, you'll make it to the other side, okay? With that Tower moment, this is that epiphany. It's what I think you guys are feeling right at this moment. And you guys are on your way because this is the future into this spiritual kind of reflection of yourself and where you're headed and just everything about your life. I think you guys are doing a lot of reflection Angel of reflection. Doing a lot of reflecting on your life and your choices and the things that I think you've learned. Okay? Huge transition for you guys. But again, with the Ace of Pentacles, will bring you abundance. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.